Hi everyone, we recently took a trip to Sydney's Oz Comic-Con, but we weren't really sure how it would go. As a neurodivergent family, we can sometimes become a little bit overwhelmed with large crowds and lots of stimuli and that sort of thing, but we gave it a go anyway. Come along with us and see how we went, but make sure that you stick to the end for some tips on how to get the most out of your day at an event like this. I'm Nathan.
I'm Kirsty, and we make videos about living and travelling as a family with anxieties, allergies, and all sorts of additional needs.
So check out our channel for more videos on these topics and additional coverage of pop culture events.
Tell me, what are you dressed as today, Ava?
I'm Kakichi Owa from Danganronpa V3.
All right, so it's an anime. So you're dressed as an anime character, in other words.
It's a visual novel character, actually.
And what's the? Okay, fine. And what's the blood? Is that blood? That's really weird coloured blood.
Yeah, I got a concussion.
You got a concussion. Fantastic. Charlie, what are you?
I'm going as Shuichi Saihara from Danganronpa as well.
Danganronpa is where they're. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, and let's.
I wonder who
look at
that
the look.
is.
Wonder who that is.
Oh yeah! Woo!
Awesome.
Quack quack!
Hey everybody, we are at Oz Comic-Con Sydney.
It's been good. There's been so much to see and do, as there usually is here. It's been great. The costumes, even we got complimented on ours.
We did. You can tell they've come as mutant ducks with duck beaks. No, we were.
One guy thought that was my chin. He goes, "Have you got a weird chin going on?"
So we were Donald and Daisy, obviously. Oh, come on. So yeah, we've had a fair bit of fun. It was interesting. Charlie had a moment of overwhelm pretty much the moment we walked in the door.
We stepped in.
It's like I was fine before I went in, and then I wasn't when I got in. I was extremely just overwhelmed when I walked in, and it was the people, it was the noise, and then we went into the food place, and then it was the smells. And it's all fun. It's all good. Yay! Thanks, convention.
It is crowded, and I think she just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
But she did really well. It took about an hour for her to sort of get herself calmed and settled, but she did some really good self-regulating, and so we're very proud of her.
Definitely. And I think considering how busy and big the place is, we have been able to find places to settle down and relax. So that first hour we sat, there's a food courty part, that was a little bit quieter than the artist alley in the main part. Then we've come outside here, which has been good. And then even up the top of the dome, there's a level that you can get up. And we've got some great pictures of sort of across the floor, but that at least was a bit quieter and gave a little bit of just a nice spot to be a bit more calm and collected. There was bean bags and things on the floor as well.
Yeah, chill out area, and there was, there were places to get out there. We did have to come outside for Charlie to escape the low hum of noise, constant noise.
Yeah.
But, the fresh air and a little bit quieter, it was very pleasant. She picked up fairly quickly after that.
She did. She didn't take too long at all. And I think, as with all these things, it's just having a little bit of time and patience and knowing, okay, you got the whole day.
What was your favourite bit?
Just being in just a room full of geeks, and everyone loving and being there and loving what they're into. That is what I love most about this.
I like the cosplays and a lot of the booths in Artist Alley. The chips are really good.
The chips are really good.
The chips are so good. The chips are so good.
So you were able to find some decent food, but we didn't really see any gluten-free food today. So luckily we packed our own lunch. I had fun wandering the artist alley, looking at the different shops, seeing all the costumes. Have you enjoyed Comic-Con?
I'm not sure.
That's an honest answer. That's an honest answer. So you were a little bit overwhelmed at the start of the day, but you were really good. You worked through it. You used some of your strategies, and you were able to come in, and I think you really enjoyed yourself.
Well, I don't know if I enjoyed it, but I don't think I hated it. So I think I was in the middle. It's like a. It wasn't a. It wasn't a. It's just a.
Why, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
What was your favourite cosplay that you saw today?
That's hard.
It is hard. There were some really good ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. You got recognised, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it? And that was
Yeah.
really early in the day. A girl said, "Are you that person that I can't say?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was cosplaying as Willow Parker from the Owl House.
What about people that don't want to dress up? Do you think they would still enjoy themselves?
Yeah. I mean, this is the first time I've dressed up. So.
Yep. And you've been to other Comic Cons and similar pop culture events.
Yep.
And
I don't think it detracts anything if you don't dress up. It's just what you're comfortable with.
I think when you dress up, it becomes even easier to approach other people who are dressed up to ask for photos and stuff like that. So it doesn't matter whether people recognize your costume or not. You know, it kind of breaks the barrier a little bit, and so it makes that a little easier to ask for photos and things. And everybody's more than happy as long as you just follow con etiquette. You ask for permission, you thank people, you be polite and that sort of stuff.
So yeah, because they see it as it's a compliment, you know, so it's not like you're buddying it or anything. Like if you do it the right way, it really compliments people and the work they've done.
I probably wouldn't do it if they're sitting down having a break or eating their lunch or that sort of stuff. But if they're wandering around and that sort of thing, by all means, go up and ask somebody if you can take their photo or get a selfie or that sort of thing. So if we ask the question, who is Oz Comic-Con for, what would you say?
Look, I think it can be for anybody. I think you can do whatever level you like. Like this is the first time that I've sort of got dressed up like this for it. I think in the past you guys have got dressed up. But I think as long as you just got a good curiosity, you know, you just want to look at stuff, you just love shopping, this is a great place to come because the stalls are great. And there's all sorts of things. There's clothes, there's books, there's, you know, weapons.
And it's all kinds of pop culture as well. It's not just
exactly.
anime or superheroes or that sort of stuff.
Always had, you know, Marvel, Disney.
But there was like shirts with, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger and you know, that sort of stuff for sale and all bits and pieces and lots of movie paraphernalia.
Even more than that, just to look around Artist Alley, which is one of my favourite parts, and just see just how creative some people are, just the amazing pins, the amazing sort of the beautiful prints, all of that stuff I think is really good to come and see and just to enjoy.
Who do you reckon Oz Comic-Con is for?
I think it's probably best for teens.
Like me?
Yes, teens or like adults. I don't think it's the most incredible thing for like young kids because there's not a lot of stuff for them.
Because it's mostly walking around and shopping and looking at Artist Alley. I think for younger kids, it might be more about seeing all the costumes and things like that, I think, is probably what they're going to enjoy most, isn't it? Are there any things that you reckon people should really do while they're at a pop culture event?
Buy something.
Buy a souvenir.
Buy a souvenir.
That's a good piece of advice.
That's just what you need to do. You need to buy something and have it with you.
Fair enough, like your cat pin.
Like my cat pin.
We've been asked to do a kid's perspective on Comic-Con. What are 3 things hardcore comic book fans would like? The comic books. Like, you need a schedule. Schedule. It's tiring walking all day, okay? I'm walking all day in heels. My feet are killing me. Definitely be aware of that fact. Take breaks. Communicate with your child. The overall thing is you bring your kid along if they're interested in this. Because if not, it's just shopping. You just go around and you shop and you look at people with cool costumes. That is it. That is all Comic-Con is. It's just glorified shopping.
Although things started off a little bit shaky for us on the day, we ended up having a good time. So here are some tips to help you and your family make the most out of your Oz Comic-Con experience.
1. Make a plan. Check out the event's website, watch some reviews online, get a feel for what's going to happen on the day and the sorts of things you'd like to experience. If you're taking kids, then get them involved in it as well. Let them say what they're interested in doing and make that plan so that you can all do something that you will enjoy.
Second is set a budget. You really don't want to overspend at Oz Comic-Con. There are so many things to see and do on the day. So make a budget before you go, and even have a plan about some of the things that you might want to buy, just so that you don't overspend and find yourself in a tough spot.
3 is allow extra time. There are large crowds, long lines, and heaps of stuff to do, and you don't want to be rushing around and causing yourself additional stress because you're trying to get from A to B in next to no time at all. This was a lifesaver for our trip, and having the option to just take it easy and take a moment where we can just chill out and take a break from it all was really, really beneficial. So make sure you do the same and give yourself plenty of time to enjoy the day.
Tip 4 is know what you need as a family. So bring along your headphones, bring along your sensory items, understand what's going to help you get through the day. This includes any additional meals or things that you might need to, so any allergies you might have. So bringing along all the food items you need just so that you can get yourself safely through the day.
And 5 is get involved. You've made your way to the pop culture event, so now it's time to take it to the next level. Go watch a talk or a panel, watch a parade, go and ask a cosplayer if you can take a photo or have a selfie with them. Doing this will bring your experience to the next level and make it something unique and truly memorable. They are our 5 tips for you to get the most out of your day at a pop culture event. If you found this video interesting or useful, then please consider giving us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.
Any final thoughts? I've enjoyed myself.
I've enjoyed myself too. I think, for us, a day is enough. If you're a family, you can get a weekend pass. And if you are local and you think you can do the 2 days, go for it. There is a lot to see. But I think you could do it all in a few hours. You could do it in half a day, really.
Yeah, which is pretty much what we have. Any parting remarks?
Au revoir.
That's it from us for today. All right.
Bye.